Can you record on the Zoom or you?
I'm sorry, let me.
Record on the Zoom.
I did.
Oh, you did.
All right. Oh, he's being my tech guy all of a sudden and making sure that I did all the things. Yes, I did all the parts. So, welcome to Monday. So, let's see. So, let's take our feet into parallel, and we're going to start right off with a snow angel. Nice and big out to the side. Let your chest lift. Nice big inhale. And then exhale. Hands come right back down. Close them together, palms facing each other in a little bow. Good. And then rotate them open again. Big inhale, opening up. Good. Yeah, you look nice and stacked this morning. Good. And open. Oh, wow, yeah. You look really good. Good. And then one more, nice and big. Inhaling up. Are you okay? You're hitting our plant friends over there? Yeah. Okay. And exhale. Bring it back down. Good. And then rotate those palms down and do exactly what you're doing, right? Just roll into a deeper bow, scooping your belly up, 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 up. Take your time with it. And don't go all the way down on the first one. Just work your way through the kinks. And then roll your way back up around your shoulders and do it again. So you're going to exhale into that bow. Start a roll down. But again, you're just looking for the kinks. Keeping the abs lifted up as you roll. Yep. And then maybe by the fourth one, you'll find yourself down at your feet. I don't want you to rush it. I want you to really feel your spine. Yeah. That's it. And then if by the last one you are to the ground, see if your fingertips will actually hold the ground for a moment. Oh, look, you can. Good. And Diana can, I know. Good. All right, now hold that. Lift your tail up, tuck your tail a little. I'm going to take tiny little micro cat-cow from your tail, not from your ribs. Yep, from your tail. That's it. Good. Good. And one more. Super small. Good. And then round yourself back up. Palms rotate forward as you come up. Reach those arms out into your big snow angel. And arms are up to the sky. That's it. Stretch open. Good. We're going to take your right arm back, rotating your torso with it. So the left one's going to go slack. And left arm back, rotate your torso with it. Good. So these first ones, it's okay if there's a little rock from side to side in your feet. Yep. Let those guys feel you all the way down. Good. But then on these next ones, we're going to keep those heels pulled towards your middle, even though they're in parallel. And start feeling how that stabilizes your knee a little more. And your glutes a little more turn on. Good. Good, until your torso might actually be moving a little less, and that's okay. We want to know where the rotation really is. Good. And then we're going to open up to the right and push back. Push. Good, bring it back up. Open up to the left, push back. Oh, you can't see my arm, can you? Yeah, so it starts palms forward and then it opens and pushes out and then back to the mount. So it's rotating. Hopefully you won't get strap burn as you rotate in your strap. Good. That's it. Last one on each side. Good. Yeah. Good. And then we'll press the arms down and to the sides, pushing down, 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 palms down. as if you're trying to come up on tiptoe, which you are in a moment. And you're gonna bring those arms back up. And again, inhale, exhale, press down, abs up. And you're just trying to bring those arms to your side, pull those abs in, lift on your tiptoe, hold that big toe, come back down, arms come up. Yep, good. And inhale, exhale, pull those heels to your midline. That's it, good. And hold that big toe on the way down, good. And I can't see your feet even in your infinity screen. There we go, thank you. Thank you. Good. Nice. Good. And the last one, last one. Very good. All right, we're going to step back tall. So it's not a lunge, just stepping back with your left foot. And then at the same time, pull your right hand into a high row. Good. And then reverse, or alternate, pardon me. Other side. That's it. Good. Good. So now as we step back and do this, really be mindful of how the toe hits the ground on the back foot and allow the front heel to sink into the ground. So toe ball heel, feel it pull. So we're doing a little neural patterning here. So we want to be extra careful or extra mindful of how we move through it. Good. Good. Can you even lift the balls of your feet off the ground on the front foot? So you really feel that rock. Yeah. Good. And one more. Good. Okay, so now we're going to hold the center. I'm going to back up just a little because I want a little more resistance. We're going to do double row, double high row. Coming into your squat. So your elbows are out wide. Good. Now check your ribs because they might be like mine. Yeah, there you go. Good. Me too. Good. And then come back up. Good. And again, pull it back. That's it. So hopefully you should find after what you just did that it's really easy to put your weight in your heels. Good. And exhale, pull. Good. Let's do two more. Good. And last one. Hold it here. Hold it here. Good. Now just let your arms release forward and row again. So you're holding that squat. See if you can hold your ribs in. Yes. That's it. Can you lower your thighs just a little? Just a hair. That's it. Good. Pull those ribs in. Front ribs to back ribs. Tuck them in like you're tucking in a shirt. That's it. Good. And last one. Good. Arms go long. Arms go long. Press down as you straighten your legs but lower your torso. Good. Still should be a little stretch to the back of your legs. Yep, perfect. Good. And then sit back in your squat. Good. And again, press down while you lower your torso and lift, straighten your legs. Good. Inhale, exhale, sit back in your squat. Good. Yes, find your squat, ribs in. Good. Let's do two more. Press and straighten. Good. And then sit. Good. And last one. Good. And then this one will round our spines all the way up. Good. And take those arms out wide again, all the way up to the top. Good. And then just pull straight back, pressing into those feet. Good, good. And then bring those arms forward. I need us to do a little neutral hinge. So neutral hinge, straight forward. Check your ribs. Come up, press your hands back into your sides. You should feel your shoulder blades have to work and your glutes have to wrap. Yep, back into that neutral hinge. Keep the ribs in. This is not a spinal extension. That's it, and press back. Good job. Shoulders all the way. Yeah, kind of. Good. Forward. Good. And press. Good. And one more. Good. All right. So then we're going to take ourselves back into, actually, what am I saying? Hang on. One quick moment while I try to remember what I mean. I want us to go this way. This way. Sorry, step back lunge. Not a forward lunge, a step back lunge. So I'm out of space, so I'm going to hold on to my ropes. Stepping back with the left foot. Good. And then coming up just into an arabesque. Pulling, yep, and pull strong with those arms. Good. And then come back down. We should find that hopefully that action of pulling down and to the sides with your straps helps us fire that lifted glute a little more. That's it. Good. That's it. Find those shoulders. Good. Good. And one more. Woo. Good. And then the next one, we'll hold our balance. So we're up in our balance. Good. Okay. We're opening to the side. So open those arms wide, wide, wide. Good. See if we can get all the way to the side. Oi. I know. And we might tap down. Try not to kick my dog. Good. And then we're going to come back toward the ground. See if you can bring your arms together as you come to the ground instead of keeping them wide. Yep. We're going to do 3 times. Your own pace, right? Take your time with it. I know. Dun, dun, dun. Ah. I know. That'd be a domino effect here. That's it. Yes, hip 2, hip 2. Good. Good. Ooh. Yeah.
One side.
That's one side. I know. That's one side. Whew. Good. All right, so if you've done your 3 on one side, you can do your other side too. Start with your lunge. And then see if you can stay upright to start your rotation. So instead of coming down here, see how long you can keep your leg lifted as you come to the side. And it's okay if you have to tip out. We're holding your arabesque, but we're not going into body balance first. Yeah. Right. Yes. And we have done together that the same thing as well, right? But today I want you to see what it's like to try to stay upright. And again, it's not wrong to tilt a little bit, right? I just want you to feel where you can go.
So stand like this.
Yep, and then try to lift that leg higher, higher, higher as you rotate to the side. Good. Yeah.
Whoa.
Well. I like that. Yes. We all need a little support sometimes. Good. I'm going to get a quick sip of water. How does it feel? Are you getting cool air from outside? Nice. That's nice. That's super nice. Okay, so we're gonna take one strap and put it on our foot. I'm putting it on my left foot to start with. Come on, foot. I am putting it on my foot. All right, and then with the other strap, you can just hold it strong if you want. You could put it on the other foot too, but it's up to you. All right, so standing tall, abs up. We're gonna leg slide back. Good, and bring it under. So first we're just feeling that control from the hip and the standing hip. So on the standing foot, check if you can keep spreading those toes out. I have to constantly mind mine. Good. Yeah, just sitting my back. Good. Good. Yes. Your thumb right there, I love where it is. I want you to notice if right under your thumb, Diana, you feel tension or indenting. Yeah. Instead, see if right where your front fingers are, if you can feel indenting there as you take your leg back. So these front ones should be pulling in a little bit. Yeah. And if you raise your hand higher, let's see how Diana's hand is on her waist, not on her hip. Exactly. Yeah, so now feel where your pointer finger is. Make that rib pull into your body as you press back. There you go. Thank you, Diana.
Thanks, Diana.
Mark says thanks too. You're welcome. All right, so now we're gonna take this leg. We're gonna do a passe. So we're gonna slide the foot up the inside of your leg with the knee pointing to the side. So my knee is pointing out this way. I have a little triangle in the middle here. Good. All right, and we're just gonna slide that back down all the way to the ground. So standing, I started in parallel, just to give you a quick visual straight on. But my foot that's in motion is out to the side. It's not forward. And when it lands, it comes out pointing in the same direction of the knee. Yeah? So I'm gonna cockamamie stance. Yeah, and it's in a little tiny Pilates stance. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Actually, I wonder if this would be better or more instructive if we put this on your thigh bones. Well, let's keep it on our foot this morning. We're gonna hold this next one up. Good, and then I want you to pull the structure back, and you're pulling from the thigh, not the foot. So here's me pulling from the foot, and that creates internal rotation at the thigh. No, I want you to pull the thigh back and let the foot follow. And the challenge should be felt pretty clearly in both glutes. Yeah, so don't kick that foot back. Move your thigh back. Yep, open your thigh, open your thigh, open your thigh. Yes, good. That's it. Good. Yes. Diana, are you feeling that in your glute? On your standing knee?
Oh, that's hard.
Let's see. Soften it a little, and then wrap as you pull as you pull this thigh back, imagine the other thigh also pulling back, your right thigh also pulling back. Better? Good. Yes? And now we should all feel happy glutes.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy glutes.
Mark says, I don't know about happy glutes. Good. All right. And then that leg can come through and forward. Oops, I just lost my strap. Be careful when you take it forward because you want to hold on to your strap. And then you're just going to circle it around to the outside and sweep it through. Yeah. So again, as it comes through, just hold that strap. Ooh, and that should feel kind of good. We'll brush through the ground, bring it forward, sweep it around. Oh, that's it. Now, if you are not keeping your glute on, you're going to get tired in your hip flexor. Your body's going to start collapsing into that space. And it's not wrong to feel your hip flexor, so don't get me wrong there. Because in this exercise, the body wants to tilt and move you forward, right? You're holding yourself upright. So we're making the hip flexor stabilize in a long position. Good, and then let's reverse direction. Slide the leg back, circle around with control. That's it. Good. That's it, yep. Watch your torso, right? Watch your standing leg. That's it. Nice. Good. Good. And I think this is the last one. Does that feel about even? Good. All right, let that foot come down. We're not going to go right to the other foot. We're actually going to give it a little rest because your standing leg should feel like it's been working. Yes? Okay, so we're going to flip on over. Don't worry, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. And we're going to put hands by the chest, and we're just going to exhale, press straight into our chest press. And we're just feeling both of those glutes sort of come back to their center. Kind of lift up away from the little small stabilizers in your booty. Good. Easy peasy. Just standing tall. Good. Wow. Good. Last two. And last one. Now we float forward into our floating plank. Good. And we're just going to take your right arm and lift it up and to the outside. Make a nice little circle. And left arm up and to the outside, a little circle. Good. Good. Yeah, moving through that whole socket. Good. Good. Yeah, now let's take both hands up. Up and to the outside. And back to your center. Mm-hmm. Good. That's it. Good. And then one more. And then we're going to reverse that double circle. Bring them up. Down through the middle. And to the outside. That's it. When they come to the outside, see how low they can stay before you have to bring them up. Right? So the strap shouldn't come below your shoulders, but meaning think of coming out on a horizon line and then making the rising sun. Yeah? With your hands out and then your sunshine. Better. Yep. Good. And one more. Good. Very nice. And then from there, in your plank, you're going to come into a bow. Scoop your abs in. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. Keep the abs in while you straighten your spine. So you are still in floating plank. Good. And exhale. Scoop those abs in. Reach the back of your neck past your fingertips. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Abs on as you unfurl on that long diagonal. Good. Two more. Good. And one more. Good. So the next one, we're going to hold the bow. Ribs are in. The back of your neck is reaching forward. Now we're going to have little flutters with our arms. And I want you to feel your abdominals lifting up. Right? You're not hunkering down and bending down. You're pulling your abs up, letting the back of your neck continue to reach into those fingers as we flutter, flutter, flutter. We should be feeling our abs lift up. Oh, wow. Yes, Diana. Good. That's great. Good, Mark. That's good. That's it. Yes. Good. Good. And then let's start fluttering those hands higher. Let your spine straighten. Still in your floating plank. Good. And then let your spine bend as you come back in the bow. And then in the bend, you have to really mind, right? Lifting up and lengthening the neck. Good. And then unfurl. Good. Yes, really nice. And then refurl. Good. 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 And last set, last set. I'm just watching. That's great. Your arms are cheating. Right, right. So that's a good point. Yeah. 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 I love that you have that awareness, like about where the work is coming from, arms versus abs. That's good. Yeah. And it looks great to me from here. It looks super. Yeah. You tricked me. Bad, 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 evil Diana.
She tricked you.
Sorry, I was watching you now. Now I'm like watching you extra. I know. So give yourself one little stretch, whatever feels right here. Whether you want to step up and reach those arms forward, or if you want to round down and push into your strap. Either of those things is fine, because then we have to get our strap on our other foot and do the other side. So once you're in your strap, we're just starting simple with our leg slide. Right, so finding ourselves nice and tall, pulling back. Yep. Hello, hello. That's it. Yeah. Good. Yes. I love that you're checking your ribs. Are you checking your ribs with the other hand too? Good. Mark's got his hand. He says you can't see it, but he's got it. Good. Let's do two more. Just keeping that awareness right here. Good. Yeah. Nice. Good. Okay. So then we're going to come into our passe. So when I was a little girl, I thought passe was just the French way to say posse, like a posse of horseback riders. So
Makes sense.
I know, what does this have to do with anything? All right, so we're just first going to slide it up and down. And so it's Thigh out to the side. And this one, you probably can't tell that my thigh's out to the side because this hip is very different than my other hip. But it is. I swear I'm trying my darndest. That's it. Good. Glutes. You okay? Good. Let's do 2 more. Yep. See how much you can open that thigh? Yes, I know. The standing hip, right? Gah.
The standing arch.
The standing arch of your foot?
Yeah. Push.
Oh.
Rather flat feet. Or not so flat.
Yes. Can you put weight on your heel? Keep your toes down, just put your weight on your heel. There you go. There you go, good. All right, so now we're gonna hold it up and we pull the thigh back and bring it forward. Yep. Pull. Oh, I need to pause. Good, so watch the, yeah, wow, that's that inward rotation, Diana. So open your thigh way up, almost as if you want your foot to come forward. And then move only from the thigh. Yeah, same with my right hip. So this is what I was contemplating on the other side. Oops, so same thing, Mark. Move from your hip now. So let's do this. Let's take your strap, everybody, since we're all doing the same thing. We're struggling with the same thing. We're going to take that strap and move it up onto the thigh. So now it should be just above your knee. So we can feel where the thigh moves from. And then come into that passe. Good. And now you can feel yourself pull the thigh back, hopefully a little more clearly. The foot might still try, but you'll notice if your foot tries to pull back, you'll feel yourself push into the strap before it pulls. Do you see that? So, yeah. Yeah. Right, so this becomes really important that your left side, I know, go left side, holds this up. That glute has to really wrap back. Really hard, yeah, really hard. Especially, I think we all have a similar pattern on this side. Yep, hold your left glute, hold your left glute. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Can you try a couple more? If I could, I would reach through the screen and take hold of your front of your left hip. Yep, and pull it back. That's right. And let you, yeah, and the motion gets smaller on the right, and that's okay. That's okay. No. So maybe on this side, we keep that strap on our thigh for our leg circles. Yeah, we'll do a couple that way just so we have awareness of what we're doing with our hip. So I'm going to hold on with my other hand so this hand can hold my left hip. So my right thigh is in the strap. My right hand is holding across my body so that my left hand can mind the hip. See how I did that? So the left hand has a strap, but it's resting on my hip. Yeah, all right. So here we go, leg circles. So we're gonna let it come forward, out to the side, let your knee look into it a little bit. Now check your standing hip. Pull it around the back, pull it around the back, pull it around the back as your other glute also pulls around the back. Yeah, that's it. Good, Good, that's it. Good, and we'll just do one more this direction and then we'll reverse because on this side I do want us to feel, now that we get the hip to wake up, what it feels like when the foot's in the strap. So we'll do reverse first. And again, as it goes back, check this front hip, right? Hold it back, hold it back, hold it back. Good. That's it. Good. All right. And then we're just going to shimmy ourselves down back to our foot. So how do we feel? Do we feel like we have better hip awareness? Okay, so we'll just do 2 circles. Just 2 each way. 2. Slow and thoughtful circles. Yes? And they don't have to be big, but I want you to see if you can feel yourself support the same way. So I'm putting my hand on my hip again. So we've effectively given ourselves more resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just burning out those glutes. Wah. Good. Control it as it comes forward. That's it. Good. Yeah. That's it. Nothing left. Ah. Yeah.
Phew.
I know, yes. And then we can take the straps off our feet. But hopefully the first exercise with the thigh helped you feel where you were missing with your glutes. So I want to bring us down simple to a side squat, not side squat, a side lunge. Yeah. And so I'm going to back up a little bit. I want to have a little more work to do here. Away from the mount. So I happen to have my right side to the mount. And all I'm going to do is just push both hands forward and bring them back in. Yeah? Good. So simple. If you need extra cushion, please feel free to grab it. Sometimes playing with the thigh position and the heel position will change how you sit on your knee. Okay. And then we're going to take ourselves and open into Cossack. So Cossack is when you've got one thigh to the side. And I want you to push that thigh open. Good. And then we're going to lean into it and come back up. And we're leaning from the pelvis, not from the torso. So not doing this, but letting ourselves just lean. And it should feel like almost a stretch. Yeah, easy peasy. Good. Good, through the thighs. And one more. Good, all right. That knee tucks in, other leg extends out. We're gonna take the arms up and side bend. Dun, dun, dun. Good, and then come up, side bend toward the mount, pulling under with the low hand. Good, and press out and over. Good, that's it. And side bend. You got it. Good. 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 So on this next one, if your strap is going in front of you, adjust your arm so it goes behind you. And I think yours is already going behind you, the overhead one. The one that's farthest away. Okay, good. So it's there. Good. Now lift up so you're on a diagonal line. Rotate so you're facing the ground. Good. And then rotate back to the side. Tap that back arm down. Good. Lift it as you rotate, face the ground. Think like a mermaid. And then rotate, tap the back arm down. Good. Yep. Can you side bend enough to tap the ground? Good. That's it, tap. Good. There we go. Good. How about one more? One more. Reach overhead at the same time. Reach, tap behind you. Good. Good. All right. Both arms up. Just lift your sternum up. Good. That's it. And then scoop into a bow. Good. And lift that sternum up. Good. Now you get extra points if there's an awareness of what that long thigh is doing. It's going to naturally want to rotate and fall down to the ground. Can it open the thigh toward the sky? So again, think external rotation on this long leg. All right, don't let it just hang. Yes, good. And one more, again, using abs, not arms. Good, that's it, good, yep. And then you get to rotate all the way back towards your mount. Good, and then pull those hands back and stretch the inner thigh, well, little inner thigh and hamstring. Good, all right, easy peasy. Let's turn around. How do we feel? Good. Okay, so we start first in just our normal split kneel. And we're just taking those arms front and back. I'm going to step farther away because I want more resistance here. So you want your obliques to have to balance against that. That's it. That's it. Diana, can you shift your weight to your left a little? Take a tiny little step to your left. Or maybe that's enough. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and let yourself sit on your left a little. There you go. Good. Yeah. Yeah, that looks nice. All right. So then we're just going to open up into Cossack. So bring your thigh to the outside. Wrap that hip underneath you. And then all we're doing is leaning into it. And that should feel kind of good. Hi, muchacho, my baby muchacho. But I want you to lead from your pelvis. So instead of letting your torso lead the weight, again, let your hip push you into that. Not just gravity letting you fall. Yes. Good. Let's do one more. Good. And then that knee that's farthest away comes underneath you. The other leg stretches out. Good. Arms come up and we get to have a nice side bend. So first we just start with that lovely side bend and then back up. And side bend. I have no coordination on this side. I know, I'm like, there we go. And then as we side bend, we're bringing that arm underneath, pushing. Oh, I'm doing it backwards. Am I doing it backwards? No. Yeah, and then push when you're up, Diana, take that left arm and push it in front of you. So once you're upright, bring it down. No, when you're upright again, come back up and push the left one straight across your pelvis. There we go. Yeah, that's it. I'm like, I know there's something missing. What's missing? So it's this piece I think that was missing that made it feel funny. Yep, so pull it across you. Okay, so then the next one, oops. Next one, we're gonna side bend. And this is where we wanna make sure that the strap comes behind us as we side bend. So the hand that's farthest away, that strap is behind you because you're gonna rotate toward the ground. Good. And then bring it back up as you come to the side. You're not coming all the way upright. Remember, you're holding that side bend. Rotate, tap the ground. Good. Bring it back up to the side. Can you rotate? And then I'm going to change it so the arms stay together as you rotate. And then as you open to the side, that's when you tap down. So arms together as you rotate, open to the side, tap. Good, because then on the next one, we're gonna hold that and use your abs to bow down the side of you. And then lifting up And again, not using your arms, but pulling across those abdominals. So set your shoulders, set your shoulders. Yep, there you go. Nice, that's nice. Yeah, good. And then you get to bring those arms up and rotate toward your leg. And sit down and stretch. Feel good? All right. Do you guys feel like feet and straps would feel good to your hips that just worked, or would it be like too much over the top?
It's okay.
I kind of feel like maybe it would feel good to float in the straps a little. Yeah. Yeah. So that you feel mobile and not muscle bound. Yeah. All right. So first take that moment to settle yourself in, right? Get your ribs to layer. Yep. Good. And then you'll just go right into a little frog. Extend those legs out. Good. Bring them back in. And these first ones, you can be in your cheat spot, not your sweet spot. Right? So you can let yourself hang and just move through range of motion. And all I ask is that you give yourself some support from your middle. Good. We're going to close our thighs together. Keep your thighs together, and then I want you to press down so you find your sweet spot of work now. So just a little bit. Holding your thighs right up close to your belly. You worked a lot of external rotation, trying to keep your hips going. We're going to give them a little internal, not rotation so much, it's just adductor. Good. And one more. Good. Let the legs go long. Good. Lift them up to the outside. Press down and circle them together. Good. I want you to think more of a box than a circle, really going out and down as far as you can. Together, pulling up those inner thighs that you just engaged. Good. Yeah, and then let's reverse. Reaching out. Good. Nice, and one more. Good. And then we'll just bring the soles of our feet together. And I'm going to grab onto my straps because that is not an easy position for me. And then we're just going to make circles, monkey feet circles. And each time it comes in, you can let them pull in a little more deeply and pull down with your strap a little. And then you can see what it feels like to reverse it. Oh, that's hard for me. But maybe you are mobile in this direction. Yes, you are. Look at you, little monkeys. Good. Good. And then just allow yourself to put your head down if it's up. Good. And then just rest. Good. Holding on to your strap still. See if you can unfurl your legs to the outside. pull your feet open. Pull those legs open. Yeah. Reach out through your heels a little bit. So let the inside line of your leg stretch, 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 stretch. Good. And then bring your feet up. Let your strap shimmy toward the balls of your foot. And then just give little pulls. Little runs. Running one heel up and then the other heel up. Good. Good. All right, and then we'll gently take those straps off the feet and let them come floating back into space. Good. Once you let go, let your arms come into a scarecrow on the floor and then push them back up overhead and then out wide to a nice snow angel. Take your snow angel back up overhead. Pull into a scarecrow again. Push on the floor overhead. And snow angel down, snow angel back up. Good. This time you're going to hold this scarecrow. See if you can pull your ribs in. Feel how that makes the stretch across your chest even more. And then you're going to pull the elbows into your waist. See if you can keep pulling your ribs in as you manage your shoulder blades. It's your last little piece of work. You might feel your QLs working. It's okay. Bottom of your lats. Good. And then you're going to let your hands just unfurl your elbow, unfurl all the way down to your side. Good. And then inhale, exhale, rest. Yes. So you can do, yeah, Marcus, yay. Yay, everybody. So do whatever else you might need. You need to do a side twist. You can do it. Good boy. Come on. Yay! You did it. You did it. That's so exciting. Good boy. He used his dog door. He's really, really nervous about his dog door. So most of the time we have to hold his dog door open for him, which, you know, that's beside the point. He's supposed to open his door.